All right, welcome to my first of many possibly. Welcome to my first video walkthrough for a demo. I'm pretty hyped to play with this. I will have to include some of the stuff of me setting up because this is cool. This is pretty neat. Oh man, that's recording. Super cool. I have no idea where it's recording to. Ta-da! So let's talk phones. So we've got the XA Ultra, the guy that I will be demoing here today. We've got the, I think L1 guys, and then we've got the yeah, I'm bad with the phone. And of course, the original X that you guys all already have in your possession. You will be receiving the XA Ultra. We have enough for everybody, so everybody's getting one of those, and you will receive one of these. So you should have 3 phones total. So let's say you get this guy, you already have this guy, you got this one, and you got this one. Those are your 3 phones. PlayLink demos, engage. There are some differences between the phones. Generally, the things to look for, you'll very likely be receiving at least one phone that is not micro USB, but is actually the newer USB-C. So you will have to have 2 different cables. The charge bricks should be the same. So you will be getting 1 additional charge brick. That's 2 charge bricks for 3 phones. Plan ahead, make sure everything's charged before your demos. Let's talk. So like micro USB, focus. USB-C. They look very similar. This one is round and reversible. This one is the good old micro USB you're used to from PS4 demos. So that's those. Setting up the phones, fairly simple. It's going to be very straightforward. Just follow through the steps. I will try and throw some screenshots together for those of you who maybe run into some issues, but overall it's entering your info, such as your Google account and stuff like that. However, I will show that on this phone. Just as a reminder, your ssoid.rm@gmail.com. Default password, Vegas with a capital V, 2015 ! That should be pretty much all you need to know outside of maybe your home Wi-Fi password. I don't know your home Wi-Fi password though, so please don't ask. I don't know it. Okay. First big thing that everyone's gonna probably have to do is on this phone, you'll notice it's doing this cool retail demo mode. That's because they're in-store display units. So we need to take them out of display mode. Now it's surprisingly simple. Just need to pay attention. If you don't do this, it's gonna keep kicking you out of the app and you're gonna keep getting this video. That ruins the PlayLink demo. Make sure you disable this. If you have any troubles, let us know. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come into the phone, and this phone actually didn't even need setup. So this is literally how it came preloaded and ready to go, is with the demo mode. We're in the phone, we're gonna tap on this guy right here. I guess I could use this so you can see my cursor. So we're gonna tap on the number pad. Now you're gonna type in star, pound, Sony 7669, pound, star, deactivated retail demo. Real simple. Again, star pound, Sony, pound star. Awesome, cool. Deactivated retail mode. That won't be an issue anymore. We did it. Next big step. Step 2. Step 2. Step 2 is going to be for us to get the appropriate app downloaded. Now, we have a lot of PlayLink titles. That's U's already been out. I know many of you played it. We had it for you guys at conference. You got to check it out. I heard a lot of great stories. However, I've heard so many great stories that we also know that's probably not the best title for using at retail. Because 1, you got to know everybody. 2, it opens up for some possibly inappropriate situations that none of us want to have to deal with. So with that said, our focus is going to be Knowledge is Power. Knowledge is Power is the trivia style gameplay. Frantics is really fun, looks really cool, not out till next year. Hidden Agenda is super awesome. Obviously not appropriate, however, for retail demos. And then of course we have SingStar Celebration. It's hard enough to get people to try VR in the store. Getting people to sing in front of the store, probably gonna be even more challenging, not to mention all the background audio and stuff. So, Knowledge is Power. Knowledge is Power is gonna be our key focus. With Knowledge is Power, I don't have a demo build of that yet. The game's not out until the end of the month. However, I've been assured that the setup process is fairly exact to how the That's You setup process is gonna be. So, for this demo guide, we're going to be going through That's You. We've got our phone unlocked. I'm going to go into the Google Play Store, and you'll notice I haven't set up my account yet here. So I'm going to do that. So as I said, sso.rm@gmail.com. The password VEGAS2015 exclamation mark. Vegas 2015. Next. By signing in, you're green, sure. Gonna take us into Google Play. You can leave it checked for simplicity's sake. It's up to you whether you want to back stuff up. Whenever it asks you for payment info, don't give it payment info. We're never gonna have you guys download like paid apps. So like just say no thanks. Sometimes when you go to download an app, it'll still say it, just say skip. They make it seem like you have to have account on file. You don't. Don't fall for it. Okay. Now that we're in the Google Play Store, you guys are probably familiar with this from your tablet and from your phone. However, you are able to swipe from the left here and bring out to check for any app updates or stuff like that. Not software updates to like the OS, but this is where your app updates will lie. So let's say they put out an update for That's You app, for the Knowledge is Power app, which again, these are each their own app per game. You'll be able to come in here and make sure that they are staying up to date. However, we don't have it yet, so we're gonna tap up here in the Google Play section, and I'm gonna type in That's You. You'll notice that even there, it started actually to That's, and now it's not gonna do it for me. Why? Anyways, you all saw it. It was there. Okay. That's You. Search. Things a little pokey sometimes. So in this case, That's You. It had the suggestion, the app was right there, but first it's taking me to music, movies, and TV. If that happens, just scroll down the screen and you'll see that the once you reach apps, That's You should be the #1 thing recommended. Pocket Morty's also a pretty good game. It's basically Pokemon with Rick and Morty, but that's beside the point. We're not demoing that. So you can either tap on free and install, or if you want to see more info on the app, open up the app page itself. You can see how many downloads, the general reviews. 4.4. People are enjoying this. People think it works. That's pretty great. Oh, I'm about to get an ad. No? Okay. Thanks, free software. That's, oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. So let's go back. Oh, Play Store. Okay, cool. So let's try this again here. That's You. Oh. Boom. Takes you straight to the page. Simple, easy. As you see, sometimes it actually works the way I want it to. Once you're on the page, you can check out the downloads, check out the rating, check out who it's meant for. One of the biggest things with this app is that people actually are kind of enjoying it. You know, it's going to be mixed. Some of the reviews that might be negative if people see it. Again, the app is not the game. That has to do with the vast number of phones. Don't let that dissuade anybody. It's getting pretty good reviews as a whole. So click install. Hey, apps built for Android 6.0 will ask for permissions. That's normal. Click continue. That's going to be fairly standard no matter what. You may get slightly different prompts if the phone you receive happens to be on an older OS or a newer OS. You can, by all means, feel free to update them if you want. However, this should work on all of them. If it does not, escalate it and let us know. Cool, check it out. Shortcut created That's You. I can even open it from right here, but let's go see where it installed to the phone. Boom. It actually threw it right on our home screen for us. That's the third phone. So of the 3 new phone types, it's the third one that's done that. So hopefully that will be the standard. If it isn't, come in here to apps You should have it over on page 2. You can press and hold on it. I'm moving around. You can move up to add to home screen and drop it wherever I want. Press and hold if you want to put it somewhere else. You can move it to that said spot. Cool beans. We've got That's You installed. Tap on it, it opens. Now, the app is going to boot up and it's going to look for a PS4 on the network. The thing is, at retail, you guys don't have Wi-Fi networks, as I'm sure you're all quite aware. This PlayLink kind of suite of different titles has a really cool feature where they allow you to turn your PS4 into a hotspot itself. So it basically becomes a little hotspot box. If you guys have worked PlayLink at events and stuff, or even if you saw it fall sales, they had to do it through a router. That's for the pre-launch stuff. So don't let any customers feel like they need a router. If they want to go out to a cabin and they just have electricity and a TV, no internet whatsoever, they can still play PlayLink titles. The PS4 will act as the hotspot, so the phones will just direct connect to it, similar to how the Vita can also direct connect for remote play. So your controller will be your phone. It's going to walk us through. I can swipe from one side to the other. Your ideas, you're going to be drawing, blah, blah, blah. Your friends enjoy turn-based drawing game, blah, blah, blah. And then it kicks in. So it says, hey, this is going to require access to your camera and phone. The apps are going to ask for, some different permissions based on what they require and their different features. Just say yes to all of them. It's going to pop up and then you'll get an Android level notification that, hey, we're going to try and request this permission, allow. It wants to make phone calls, okay, allow. That's just for voice chat in the game. And there we go, we're in. Next up in these settings, you have the little settings cog, and then you can come to connection help if you have any questions about how to help it get connected. Now you can connect via Wi-Fi hotspot. When I tap on that, it'll give you those step-by-step directions. So if you're in the store, you happen to need a refresher, you can come in. That's You will create a Wi-Fi hotspot if you have no Wi-Fi or a weak signal. So it's all under one setting actually, makes it super simple. Start That's You, press options on your controller, that'd be the DualShock 4, not the phone. So options on your DualShock 4, select Wi-Fi hotspot from this menu, and then follow the instructions that pop up on your TV. Those instructions are really straightforward. It's basically going to give you a PS4 Wi-Fi name and a PS4 Wi-Fi password that's going to be like a random string of alphanumeric digits. Then you're going to set that up with your phone and drag from the top of the screen here. This is dragging from off the screen down. And you'll see you have your Wi-Fi network here. You would tap on that, tap on the PS4 network, and connect with that password. Let me actually pull it up back here on my PS4 here and show you how that connection process goes. I've booted it up. However, I know you can't actually see what's on the screen back here. I promise, if you follow these instructions that are in the app, shouldn't have any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot up That's You. Got like a good Beatles vibe to the music in That's You. I really dig it. So, oops, so I hit my mic again. So on the main screen here, lower right, we can see options for settings, just like it says here. Press the options button on your controller. That's that guy. Press options. Boom, pops up settings. Different settings on That's You. The main thing with it, again, Wi-Fi hotspot. As it says, select Wi-Fi hotspot from the menu. Kaboom, you use that X button, you press that. Right now it says That's You can turn your PS4 system into a hotspot. Do you want to turn that on? Yes, I do. When using your PS4 as a hotspot, you will be unable to use the device store or connect to the internet. Guess what? We're not going to use the device's store or the internet in a store. So yeah, we're cool with that. Yes. Boom, Wi-Fi hotspot. The hotspot is now turned on. Go to the Wi-Fi settings on your phone or tablet and connect to the Wi-Fi with the following details. In my example, it says name, living room, password, Lissufulgubmincob. Let's type that in. Okay, Again, back on my phone, swipe down from the top, click on network, the name, living room, so provided by the PS4, living room, password, Lisov Kub Grab Cob, okay? That is this, I'm gonna show password. By Stiffle Good Then Cob. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It won't be the same. This won't probably be your password, but make sure that you try and pronounce it because that's the only way to deal with crazy complicated passwords. Next up, after you've got that typed in, don't worry about advanced options, just connect. It's gonna connect here. Living room. Connected, no internet. That's normal, we don't have internet. We're connected to the Wi-Fi, which is basically the pipelines. There's just not water flowing through that. That's normal. That water would be the internet data. We just want to be connected to the pipework. That's all we need for this game. My phone is now communicating directly to the screen. That's you. Boom. Wi-Fi connected living room. You see that pop up at the top of the screen? We know we're connected. Let's say one of the phones gets disconnected during the demo, or best case scenario, somebody comes up and they want to play maybe with their own phone. They can download the app. You're not there to help them. You don't know their password. That's how that goes. But we'll have 3 phones. Maybe there's 4 people and they want to use their 4th phone or whatever. They can download the app. They can connect to it. Your 3 phones will already be set up and good to go. However, their 4th phone wouldn't be. However, as long as they connect to the Wi-Fi, you don't have to go into the settings or anything again. It'll be up here in the upper corner. So it will say, again, the Wi-Fi password, and it's going to say the Wi-Fi network name. So anybody can use their phone to connect to that, then open the app, and then run it. One caveat, you can't connect to that first and then download the app. It won't auto-download the app or anything. You do have to download the app prior to connecting. I know that sounds crazy, but some people might see that and just instantly think like, oh, let me just go into my settings and connect to that. It doesn't work that way. We're not doing browser-based. Some people may question that because there's like the Jackbox Party Pack and stuff like that that do it via web browser, and all you need is a website. The reason we're not doing that is because we can do way more with the apps, and that's why it requests permissions. So we can do stuff like voice challenges or more in-depth drawing or camera, all kinds of things that a browser-based game won't allow phones to do with a console. We are taking it a step further, and each one has its own unique app to be able to let those features shine based on what the people are going to be playing. So real easy to set up. Once you're set up, it's just a matter of playing through the game. Ta-da! We did it. Cool beans.
What?